and welcome to the MOOC Content-Based Instruction, or CBI. Brought to you by World Learning and SIT Graduate Institute, which is a part of World Learning. My name is Dr. Kara McBride, and I was the lead designer for this course. I'm really excited that we're able to open this course up as a MOOC for a worldwide audience. I think you're going to get a lot out of this MOOC. Now, this course was designed for people who are teaching now or plan to teach English as a foreign language through content courses such as science, math, or history. We call this content-based instruction. It's also known in many circles with the acronym CLIL, or Content and Language Integrated Learning. We're considering these equivalent terms for this MOOC. Now, since contexts do vary quite a bit, in this course what we're going to teach you are decision-making skills and problem-solving skills so that you are able to design and teach lessons that work the best for the students you are working with. So let's talk about what's in the MOOC. It has 5 modules. Module 1 will introduce CBI and introduce some basic concepts and terms for CBI. You'll also be doing a very interesting activity that will help give you a perspective on what it is like to be a CBI student. And in that same module, we'll be talking about the role of vocabulary in CBI. Next, in Module 2, we're going to be focusing on content, how to teach content, and what we can do to help our students learn new concepts, new ideas through scaffolding. We'll also be talking about learning objectives and open educational resources. In Module 3, we're going to focus on language and talk about when do we do explicit language instruction in CBI. Specifically, we'll look at helping our students with their academic writing skills, with their reading comprehension, and their listening comprehension. Next, in Module 4, we're going to broaden the view even more. Having talked about content and language, now we're going to look at even some other factors that we need to be aware of. These include culture and emotion. And while we're talking about some of these issues, we'll be talking about, is it ever okay to let our students speak their first language, their native language, in class? And we'll look at some techniques for keeping our students in the target language, in English, when they're in class. And then finally, in Module 5, we'll be talking about assessment and error correction, with the idea of making assessments that are fair and accurate, and error correction that supports learning. So how does that sound? Before you get into it, let me just say a few words about the structure of the MOOC. The MOOC goes in a very particular order. So you'll see you need to go from activity 1 to activity 2 and so on to advance. You can't just leap to activity 9, for example. But what you can do is you can, at any point in the MOOC, while it's still open, you can go to previous activities that are in the MOOC. All right. We estimate that for you it will take maybe 4 hours of work per week to continue advancing in the MOOC. Now, if you have limited internet connection, you might be interested in the module packets. The module packets are PDF files that contain all the materials of the module except quizzes. It doesn't have quizzes in there. You have to be online to answer the quizzes. And also the discussion boards. There is usually 1, sometimes 2 discussions per module. These are wonderful opportunities for sharing ideas with educators all over the world. but you do have to be online to participate in them. We would also like to suggest that you share some of the ideas and new thoughts that you get from this course with your colleagues locally, not just in the online forums. So, are you ready to learn and share? We hope so. We hope you really enjoy this MOOC, and we'll see you online.